holly. Oh, the conifer. I never get excited about conifer normally, but it works really well with festive foliage. So for reference, this is 3 of the long balsam hill garlands.
Maxie.
I think it's 3, maybe 4.
Maxie.
Oh, so amazing. Also, I guess because you guys are watching this on, can't believe it, that's Cyber Monday, might be in the same. Maybe, I don't know. I'll leave a link down below either way.
Is there enough in that? Ah, it'll do for them 3, won't it? Yeah. Have a look at these in here. Where's my ladder? Oh, aye. Oh, what colour has he got on? Blue. I can't see no blue, so. Oh, about a little wispy. Oh, my little wispy. Hello, sweetheart. I see you're a bit little this time. And I don't think Jolly's getting you. But we might fetch you home just in cases. Jessica, are you starting to bag up yet? Nice back shot. I can't feel hot, but she looks far too fat to just be grass for what she is. And I'd rather her being lamb to something than be gelled. Is that Willow there? Oh, the one that has a bare bum. Vinny! Vincenzo!
Vincenzo, what are you doing, lad?
Concentrating on this bit of grass. Hello. We're soon ready for home. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, a beautiful boy. You're fine, aren't you? You're a fine lad.
Looking after you, girlies.
Oh, yes. Just lost a bit of hair on that log. We've been rubbing it on something. It's wet. Soggy. Look at the mouth actually. This is my little tank. You'd never think, if it weren't for arms, you'd never think he came out of a swale. Denise.
Hello.
You're Bonnie, aren't you? She has very similar markings to Poppy, hasn't she? She has a nice shape to her. Right, Willow, there is no blue mark on you, so I can only presume you better not be gelled. It's just hard to see if she's bagging up. I do think her and Jessica, I don't know, it's early for them. And Demelza looks so well. That was my best texel. Nibbles! She's off front, isn't she? Not shoulder. Neck. Nibblings! Hello! Yeah. There you go, that's how you stand. How's that for a texel? Oh, sun is in a really bad place. All I'm going to do is get a shadow. So, me and Mum were just walking around all the ewes that are elsewhere. I realised in my first Vlogmas video that I don't do enough talking to camera, mainly because I find it quite embarrassing. But when I've watched other people do it, I've seen they do a lot more, and I think it's possibly more engaging. So here we have 30 ewes with the Border Leicester. There's 3 we're planning on bringing out a bit earlier because we think at least 2 of them have been tupped by the valet, which is really annoying because they were meant to go to the Border Leicester. One of them was a pure pedigree Border Leicester, the other one's Jessica, who's a Border Leicester Blueface Leicester cross. So if they are to the valet, they're going to be the weirdest looking lambs. But Vincenzo's covered everything else in here, barring them 2. So I'm thinking that's what's happened. I'm hoping that's what's happened, because I'd rather they don't be gelled. Jessica's a pet lamb, and Willow, the Border Leicester we bought in, I paid quite a bit of money for her, so I'd be very disappointed if she's empty this time. We've just brought them a new lick bucket because they've eaten all theirs. They're getting its shadow. The sky, I'll tell you. Nice big cloud there. It's meant to rain most of this weekend. Look at where she's standing. So this is Jessica. Jessica is the one that we think has been tupped by the valet when she was at home, because he did break into her field, and I thought she wouldn't have been cycling. But I just think it's very strange that the Border, he's covered everybody else in here, but he hasn't covered her. The other Border shilling, oh, little one, but I don't think he'll do little, and I think she's just a bit little. Although she's tucking into Mineral Lick. So this morning we've moved a lot of sheep around. Pulled the lambs out of the front field because I gave them a wormer, and they're on some fresh grazing. I just gave them a bit of time for the wormer to work, and then Whisper's coughing. And then I've pulled the valet tup out altogether now, so now he's in another field with 2 wethers for companions. I think it is blue, isn't it? It's blue when you compare it to green out back of Kipling. Yeah. So he's done dainty again. Who's this nudging? This enormous sheep. Oh, it's you. It's Lily. This is Lily. This was Matt, Auntie's pet lamb, who has now come to live with us. And Lily lambed last year and wouldn't have anything to do with them. But now Lily looks enormous and looks like she could be full of many lambs, so she can rear them this year. Oh, so we're thinking, zoomed in a bit much, so we're thinking Dainty's been done again. Yeah, Kipling didn't live in it. I'm surprised, because I was thinking if any's going to get done again it'll be her, because she got all 3 colours last year, didn't she? Oh, so that's going to be late if Dainty's been sick, because she's going to be a couple of weeks behind everybody else. Where she had a giraffe out at field, she can have this an out at field. Right, so now we're going to the other farm. are here. We're not flat going and you wouldn't think it'd be as cold as it is. It's freezing. Why is there one all the way over there? Don't tell me it's share. So we've just come on to where other ewes are. So these are the ones in with the Suffolk. It's a bit uneven ground. There's an awful lot of molehills and rabbit holes. It's worse than at home, I think. And the wind just roars through it. It's terrible cold. So we have our sheep on here at another farm, and our friend who has a farm next, farms a field next to ours at home. He has his cattle here as well. So it's quite nice that we're all in the same area. But there's about 30 ewes. Well, I think there's maybe 29 on here, and they're with my Suffolk. Who knows where he is? Oh, that's him. Oh, is that him down there? He's a lot darker than the ewes. Hopefully all these should be in lamb barn one. Thumbelina. Who never gets in lamb. It is cold and it's getting the lights disappearing fast. This is a nice trio of Suffolks. Hello, buddy. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, handsome? Oh, hello, lass. Come on, little lady. Little lady. Oh, no, that's blue spray for if any of you had a sore foot, which none of you seem to have. No, lady. I think you're about ready to come home, aren't you, lad? I think you've done your job. Not bad for 30 quid. You're lovely, aren't you, lady? It's just a shame her wool's never quite recovered from that bit of fly strike. So I'm cooking my tea tonight and I'm doing my lamb rump. It's a gusto recipe, and I think I can actually make a salsa verde with what I've got, but I just wanted to show you. So this is one of our home reared lambs, our own lamb that we've grown on at the farm, and it's just a rump joint. It's about 350 kilos, and just look at the meat. I mean, the lighting isn't great in here, but it's such a beautiful colour. I'm so proud to be able to say, you know, we've produced this on our farm. I know that they've had the best life with us. You know, I know the lineage, I know who its father was, things like that. We know everything that's been put into it, and to be able to have a piece of meat like that I can then eat, and you know that our customers, you know, the public can eat, is quite a special thing. Oh, I can hear something popping in the sitting room. I think my fire's crackling a bit. So it's a really nice thing, and that's sort of what producing food is all like. And when we started with our sheep, that was what was really important to me. Was I didn't just want to raise some lambs and sell them on a stores. I wanted to see it to the full cycle. And yeah, it was a bit hard at first, the first time we got them done, and I did feel exceedingly guilty. And I do think I would probably struggle even now to be the person that's dropping them off, which is why I'm exceedingly grateful that my dad does it. But it's still, you know, that's the whole point of farming. It's producing local, sustainable food that its environmental impact is so minimal. You know, it hasn't been transported across the world like your joints of lamb and stuff from New Zealand have. You know, it's come from farmers down the road. You know what they've eaten. I mean, this lamb, he'll have eaten our grass at home. Yeah, he'll have had a bit of sort of milled food which comes from our local feed merchants that are just in a Motherby just down the road. And then he'll have had some fodder beet, he'll have had one winter, maybe two? No, lambs only have one winter on the fodder beet. So he'll have had a bit of that, which again was grown literally in our village just down the road. He'll probably have some parsnips that were grown on our farm last year. So, you know, it's a really nice thing, and it's a strange thing. Sometimes I feel quite conflicted about it, about eating our own produce, but I do think it's really important that we know where it's from. So I just wanted to come on here and show you about it just before I start cooking it. So this is my tea tonight. So there's my lamb there. I'll show you the joint, which I'm going to have enough for a couple of teas out of. So there it is. It's beautiful. I think it maybe could have done with literally 30 seconds left. But so I've got a couple of pieces there. Then these are my crushed potatoes. Then I have some of the vegetables from last night. And then I had some tender stem broccoli that I wanted using up. And this is on my Lucy Pitaway plate. Now it would be perfect tea were it not for the fact that I had put here the crumble in its dish, and unfortunately while I was carving up the lamb I turned round and Mara was sat on top of this towel. So yes, she wasn't sat on the crumble, but we've got a bit of a crumbly mess inside. So it's now just got a bit of a delve inside, which doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's just one of those annoyances. But there's no space in the fridge for the crumble, so it's been in the utility room where it's been cool enough in there. It's as cold as it is in the fridge, if not colder. But then I had brought it in here because obviously I want to have some for my tea, well, for my pudding. Though I don't know if I will have room after all this. So yeah, but obviously whenever I cook anything, my kitchen is like a bomb site. But yes, I'm looking forward to this.